Hello water signs, hello to all of you who are watching. This is my first reading that I'm doing on video and it is super scary, but I'm going to try and get through it. So for today I'm going to be doing a very simple 3-card spread, just kind of looking at what kind of energy you are currently in, what kind of energy you have left behind, and what kind of energy you are moving towards. I'm also going to clarify the energies that come out just to try and get some more information, but obviously this is a general reading, so if it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you, and that is absolutely fine. This video doesn't have any kind of specific time frame or date to it because I believe that when you are supposed to see this message and when you're supposed to see the video, you will see it regardless of whether you will see it like in 2 weeks time or a month's time or a year's time. Whenever you are meant to find this video, it is for you. What energy are the water signs watching this video in right now? Please give me one card. Oh, okay. Current energy is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's look at the energy that you have left behind or are leaving behind. Please show me the energy that the water signs are. Okay, no. Please show me the energy that the water signs have left behind. Oh, interesting. You got the 4 of Cups. Okay. And give me one last card for what kind of energy are the water signs moving into? Okay, towards. Oh. Okay, you got the 9 of Cups in reverse and you have the Empress card at the bottom. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, and the 10 of Wands reversed at the bottom. So I feel like right now you are in a period of just real confusion. You're maybe not seeing things clearly. You're not sure what you're supposed to do, which direction you should go in. Everything is very much high up in the air and just all over the place, which actually makes sense, doesn't it, considering the kind of times that we are in, how much the world has changed already in such a short amount of time. And by the looks of it, it just keeps on changing and transforming even more so. So it is absolutely natural that you are feeling kind of lost. This is just kind of maybe grasping for truth, trying to get to the bottom of things. This may also be having a more trying period with the people in your life. Maybe you are a bit more harsh than you would like to be with your words. Maybe you're a bit more cold than normal. Maybe you're kind of more closed off because there's just so much going on inside you that you don't really understand. And I know that it is a difficult energy to be in, but we all find ourselves in that kind of energy sometimes. And at the moment as well, with all the planets going retrograde, it's such an emotional time, and it is a time of like doing shadow work and really facing your past and your past traumas that you are maybe still carrying with you. So this is an excellent time to really kind of get to the bottom of it and try and clear it out of your mental space for good, to kind of make room for what's to come and moving on. Now, the kind of energy that you have left behind is the 4 of Cups, which actually ties in very, very well with the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is also talking about just almost being apathetic. I love the facial expression of this man in the card, because he's just had it. It's like he couldn't possibly take any more, and it's nothing talks to him anymore, nothing interests him, nothing motivates him. Everything has lost its appeal, and it just feels like he's in this rut, doing the same thing over and over, and nothing seems to excite him anymore. You can see like the cobwebs on the books around him, and even on the table there, and the 3 cups in front of him, which are just absolutely, they just look so dull and lackluster. But there's a huge, shining, brand new cup right behind him, which he just doesn't see. So this tells me that the inspiration, the ideas, the creativity, it's all there. The emotion is all there, but it's hidden from you. You can't see it right now. You've maybe kind of lost your spirit a bit in the face of everything that's going on. But as I said, either you are already moving past that you've left this behind, or you are in the process of leaving it behind, and moving into the Ace of Swords in reverse, which they are very, very closely linked. In my eyes, they are very closely linked. It's still kind of a small upgrade from the 4 of Cups, I feel like, because at least you, like the Ace of Swords is all about like mental prowess and this like clarity and new ideas and inspiration, and it's the sword of truth, right? And also victory, as you can see with the wreath that is around the sword. So the power and all is there, but because it's reversed, it just means that you can't access it right now, but you're trying. I feel like you're trying, because no one wants to be in the 4 of Cups space. It is very much a just feeling super down, and I wouldn't say necessarily depressed, but maybe some of you could be because of the whole Cancer season that we're in. It is a very, very emotional time right now with the both of the eclipses in Cancer that happened recently as well. So it might very well be that you just felt, being a water sign, obviously it makes sense as well, that maybe you felt it more so than other people around you. But you are definitely leaving that behind. You've at least got back that kind of, maybe you found the cup behind you, because you've come out of that state of apathy, and you're moving towards this Ace of Swords. It's still hazy, it's still not clear, and you're still looking for answers, but at least you're looking. I feel like the motivation is back, like the desire is back. You're still kind of in the dark, but the wish is there, the hope is there, the desire to face the future and see what's to come. I feel like that's what you've regained. And when we're moving into the kind of future or near future energy for you, which is the 9 of Cups in reverse, it might look like this is not the most happy card. Well, 9 of Cups, when it's upright, when it's like this, it is absolutely beautiful. It is what you want. It is a wish fulfillment, just being absolutely content and happy with where you are. But when it's in reverse, then that means that maybe you are not so content with where you are at right now. But the way I see it, the kind of energy that I get off this card right now, which is kind of funny because I don't think I've ever seen the 9 of Cups that way, but I feel like you are kind of moving out of your little comfort zone. You're moving out of your shell, so to say, and you are wanting to kind of connect more with other people. You're wanting to maybe move your focus from being more so like by yourself and fulfilling yourself and worrying about yourself to kind of maybe visualizing and sharing your life with others, because at the bottom we do have the Empress card. You want to share, you want to care for other people, you want to show your affection for other people, you want to create, you want to kind of get out of this comfort zone of yours, you want to do something kind of meaningful and lasting. And again, the 10 of Wands on the other side of the deck, which means that things are lightening up for you, and they are they are kind of getting more easy and more manageable. I really do feel like you are kind of slowly but surely moving towards kind of wanting to share with others. Because what is the next card? It's the 10 of Cups. If you've been to the 9 of Cups stage, that means that like there's nowhere else to go but the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is all about sharing your emotional fulfillment and just being in the state of bliss with other people. Having a kind of sense of community, belonging, family, real, deep emotional ties. And that's what really makes life meaningful, isn't it? Experiencing those kinds of feelings. And I feel like that is what you will discover once you've been able to turn that Ace of Swords around, turn it upright, and start kind of visualizing your future more clearly, finding that spunk again, and just seeing what lies ahead of you, or what you would like to see ahead of you. Because the Empress is nothing if not just a master creator of the kind of life that she wants. She doesn't even have to do anything too much. It just comes naturally to her. And she just has this amazing, abundant, nurturing energy about her that draws people in, because it is absolutely magical, and it is what makes life enjoyable. I really, really, really like this energy for you, and I feel like there are so many kind of bright moments ahead, and just moving towards doing something meaningful. Let's start with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Could you please clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for me, please? Please clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse in the current energies for the water signs. Could you please give me 2 cards to clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse for the water signs? Oh, yeah, okay. Could you please give me 1 more for the Ace of Swords in reverse? Oh yeah, okay, interesting. I actually saw the Page of Pentacles as I was shuffling, so it sometimes happens that I see the card and it pops out afterwards. So anyway, okay. So we got the 7 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles with the King of Swords in reverse at the bottom, but yeah, which actually ties in so well with like the underlying energy of the Ace of Swords in reverse, just kind of not being too sure of what to do, and yeah, not having the usual kind of mental prowess, being in a funk, as I already said. So okay, the 7 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're scared. I feel like you're scared of what's ahead of you. You're scared of kind of being in like stage 1 again. I don't know if that's like the right way to say it, but I mean, it kind of happens, doesn't it? Like as we're going through these changes, and that pretty much applies to all of us, I'm sure. Like everyone has been affected by this, the whole pandemic situation, the whole thing that's happening with the economy. Everything is changing, and obviously a lot of people lost their jobs as well, which is, it's really sad, but at the same time you get this new opportunity, right? You get this new opportunity to just reevaluate your choices so far, what you want to do, your whole career path. You can just like rip out the old pages, or like cast them aside, leave them in the past, and move towards the future, starting something completely new that maybe you've been thinking about for a while, but just you haven't gotten around to it because you were in like the comfort zone. It's so easy to be stuck in our comfort zones, right? Maybe this kind of haziness and uncertainty that you're feeling right now, it could be in regards to work or your career because of the Pentacle card. But it doesn't have to be necessarily, because we do have these Cups cards in the main spread. So yeah, it could absolutely be regarding a person, like a new relationship, maybe a kind of new decision about moving or like starting your life over somewhere else, starting up a new hobby or anything like that. Maybe it's just scary to kind of become the student again and having to learn everything like from the beginning. I think that's what it is. I think that's what is causing the Ace of Swords to be in reverse. That is causing the kind of uncertainty. That's the only word coming to my mind right now. Because you haven't been there yet. It's something completely new to you that you haven't experienced, that you have no experience in. That's what the pages are all about, right? The pages are being students. They haven't got the experience that the kings and the queens have. Pages are like at the base level. Everything is new. Everything has to be learned from scratch. And I feel like that is what you're trying to maybe hide from, or you're not dealing with it in the best way, because it is scary. It is absolutely scary. It's frightening. I don't know. I feel like, because we do have the King of Swords at the bottom, which is just, I feel like you have the ability. You just have to trust yourself. Okay. Let's look at the Four of Cups as well. I want to see what made you so apathetic, even though they're still like burning in that lantern. I think that's what it is. Can't see too well, but I mean, something has dampened your spirits. Okay, that is way too much, but I do want this one. Oh, okay. This was just kind of sticking out, and that's what caused the other cards to fly out. So that obviously wanted to come out. We got the Two of Cups in reverse. So, okay. Yeah, maybe it is a relationship thing, or even like a friendship. Well, I mean, relationship obviously could be a friendship as well, but could be a romantic relationship, could be, oh my goodness, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, wow, this is definitely, like, no question about it. Yeah, and the Eight of Swords reverse, so just like kind of a release of a situation that you've been in for a while. So this tells me you got the Two of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords. I mean, it doesn't get clearer than that. I mean, it could be a partnership, like a business partnership as well, if this is not romantic or any kind of friendship or like family ties. If it's not to do with relationships in that sense, it is to do with business. So I feel like some kind of relationship has dissolved. This is just emotional sadness. A situation where you once saw eye to eye and you were united with someone or with a group of people, and you know, it's left you completely brokenhearted. It didn't turn out the way that you expected it to. It is a huge, huge disappointment. And as I said, because of the Eight of Swords at the bottom, the underlying energy being the Eight of Swords in reverse, but still the Eight of Swords, I feel like this was something that lasted quite a long time. And also because it is a Four of Cups, again, a number of like family, but also stability, right? Stability and structure. So I feel like this was something that was very long standing, something that you were used to. Maybe it was even like a support system, something that you could rely on, maybe even too much so, maybe even kind of veered off towards like codependency. And I know that's not the best word you want to hear, but that's what I feel like. But it ended breaking apart of a union. And I feel like that is what just made you like kind of maybe completely give up or like lose sight of what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to move towards, and also just kind of feel absolutely lost. Okay. And I also want to, because I feel like I've maybe been talking too long, sorry about that, I talk way too much. I'm a Virgo sun, so, and Mercury as well. But anyway, looking at the Nine of Cups in reverse, so could you please clarify the energy that you are moving towards? Okay, so one. Oh, very interesting. Okay, And could you also give me one more card, please? For the Nine of Cups in reverse. Could you explain the energy that the water signs are moving towards? The Nine of Cups in reverse. Could you please give me one more card? Okay, this one. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. And we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. The family man. That's the way I've always seen him. He's the family man. But wow, okay. This, yeah, it makes so much sense. Exactly as I was saying before, I feel like you were moving out of this space of like needing all this time and energy for yourself, and you're like kind of ready to put yourself out there again, to share yourself with others, to share what you have to give, and look after someone else, to kind of share your energy, share all that you have to offer. You are definitely healing. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, that kind of shows me that you are done running away. You are done maybe hiding behind something because of the moon on this. I don't know. To me, like it seems like maybe you've kind of closed off, and you know, every single time any kind of connection came your way, I just feel like maybe you I don't know, too scared, or maybe you just, which I mean, obviously, again, it makes so much sense. Like who could blame you? Because that is the normal reaction to have if, you know, if you've been hurt by someone. Naturally you need the kind of time to take for yourself and really look after yourself and your emotional security. But I feel like you're gonna stop turning your back on emotional ties. You're gonna stop running, and you're gonna embrace whatever comes your way. You're going to accept the emotional gifts that the universe wants to offer you. Maybe even an earth sign, maybe a King of Pentacles will be coming your way. This is more specifically a Taurus card, but it could also be a Virgo or Capricorn. So maybe you are meeting an earth sign who you have like emotional ties with from the past. Maybe even your past lives. Maybe you knew them when you were kids, when you were young, something like that. But it's it's just very sweet and very honest and very sincere energy. Just wanting to give and not wanting anything in return. It is beautiful. That is the epitome of unconditional love. Just being safe, knowing that you are trusted, that you are valued, that you are appreciated just the way that you are, and you are being looked after. And I feel like that's the kind of energy that you're moving into. Okay, this is beautiful, really, really is. Okay, so I moved the cards up a bit because I want to pull some oracle cards for you guys as well. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Well, that just kind of slid out, but oh my God, this is absolutely beautiful. I actually want to keep it under here because I feel like that's the energy that you're moving into. You have 50, which breaks down to a 5. No place like home. Oh my God, exactly, that's what I feel like you're moving towards. Kind of that nurturing and safe energy, just feeling like you are loved and appreciated and like you're in your safe haven. That's what it feels like. And that's what you're moving towards. You're finding your kind of sense of belonging again. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. This is actually one of my favorite cards in this whole deck as well. And at the bottom we have 15 breaking down to a 6, message in a bottle. And 6, because of the Lovers card and because of like the 6 of Cups that we have over here, I feel again it's like very much to do with like love and union and also victory. It's very, very it's a very, very positive number, I feel like. And message in a bottle, yeah, you as I said, you might be meeting an earth sign, or it doesn't necessarily have to be. So yeah, don't worry. You will turn that Ace of Swords around and kind of find your sense of being and belonging soon enough. Okay, now these ones are the Earth Magic Oracle cards, and in all honesty, these are probably my favorite Oracle cards that I own. Please give me any additional messages that you have for the water signs watching this video in regards to this spread. Oh, okay. Ooh, mountain strength. Yeah, oh my god. And at the bottom of the deck we have island solitude, which just goes so well with the Four of Cups card, the energy that you're moving away from. And obviously, like, this is so needed. You absolutely need the time alone to gather your strength and to build your resilience back up again, so that you would be able to trust and let other people in, because it does take time. It's not that easy, and it is necessary, kind of being on your own and just figuring everything out for yourself and dealing with your thoughts and emotions. And I also love that both of these cards have the majority of them is just covered in these really beautiful, almost etheric looking purples and blues and pinks, and it's just like these pastel kind of colors, right? Like it's almost like you can see a sunset, or maybe it's a sunrise. But yeah, it's, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this whole thing, even though it is not the easiest to endure, the things that you've gone through, the energies that you've experienced, obviously heartbreak, it's always trying, it's always difficult, it always just kind of, well, breaks you. It takes you apart, but that also allows you to push yourself back together again, and stronger than ever, and create a way more stable foundation than you've ever had. So I feel like, yeah, you're moving up this mountain and creating something very, very sturdy, very resilient. Oh my goodness, I love these energies so much. I'm actually kind of jealous of your reading. I mean, hope that didn't come out wrong. I do sympathize with the heartbreak and the disappointment and this hardship that you've been through. But what you were moving towards is just, it just feels so good. I can actually physically feel it. It just makes me so happy. I just want to keep smiling. Oh my goodness. Okay, and this is the last one, I promise. Then we're going to close out. Okay. Could you please give me one last card for the water signs regarding this spread? Could you please give me one last card for the water signs regarding the... Okay, this one was really out. Oh my god! Oh my gosh. Okay, I am done. I am absolutely done, because this is too much. And at the bottom of the deck we have thriving. Oh, and again, more of that beautiful bluish, pinkish, ethereal looking energy. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love it. But the card that you got, it all ties in so beautifully with the whole color scheme, is enlightenment. You are absolutely, the whole experience that you have gone through and that you are currently experiencing, the kind of haziness and confusion, it is all to take you higher, to ascend you and get you closer to your higher self. You're being carried. Do you see? You're just drifting. You're drifting upwards towards the universe, towards the divine, towards the stars. You are absolutely ascending, and the sail is just, it's golden and it's filled with light. And I love that everything is just, there's so much light coming through these cards. Like, yes, there are these clouds and you're kind of like, you're being lifted up. You're being lifted up. Even in this card, the house, it's almost like it's, well, it's attached to this little rod, but it is hanging in midair above the clouds. You're being elevated. You are absolutely being elevated. You're being lifted to a place that not everyone can reach. And thanks to what you're going through, you will get a completely new perspective on things. You just have like the best things to look forward to. As it says, thriving, right? Thriving. That is what you're moving towards. And again, with all the light, I'm telling you, this is a, oh my God. And behind that we have miracles with the rainbow. And behind that we have new beginnings. Okay. Oh my God. I am so done. Right, okay, that's it. This is the kind of message that I'm gonna leave you with. I really, really, truly hope that it was helpful. I hope that it resonated with some of you. If it did, please let me know so in the comment section, because this is my first video. I was just super scared and I have no idea how this is going to be received and all that. But if it did resonate with you, if you got some kind of motivation, inspiration, any kind of support from this reading, then please let me know. And also, if you would be so kind, give me a thumbs up so that other people would be able to find me as well. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time on this. I really, really appreciate it. I'm sending you lots and lots of love and light, and I hope to see you in my upcoming videos as well. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.